Hi everybody, this is the third part that I am making of a recap of our sign language class that we had. And what we're going to talk about today are emotions and how to ask WH questions. So we're going to jump right in. When we're talking about emotions, what's really great about American Sign Language is that if you want to make an emotion bigger or smaller, you just make the sign bigger or smaller. So let's start with happy. So a lot of people will sign happy with both hands. It's a flat palm, kind of an upward motion. You can do it with one hand as well, but it's more commonly and more accepted to do it with two. So let's say you're kind of happy. You would say, I'm happy about something. If you're really happy, you just make the sign bigger and a little faster. So that's the sign for happy. If you're sad, you're going to take your flat palms again, and you're just going to make the frown face. I'm very sad. Some people do it with one hand. If you're extremely sad, you can do it slower and more elongated, or if you're just kind of sad, one hand, just to indicate I'm sad. The next one is mad. So you're going to do a claw, and you're actually going to put the claw on your face. So I'll turn sideways a little so you can see. So you do mad onto your face like that. So mad. And you do make the facial expression with it. So if you're just a little mad, say, I'm mad. If you're really mad, mad, like that. So again, just making it bigger and more expressive, which is really awesome. Another sign is frustrated. So essentially you're going to just take the flat palm and push it up against the bottom of your chin. Be cautious, and I warned my class about this today. If you're a ring wearer, my mother actually one time was signing a different sign, and she was wearing rings and actually left a mark on her head. So be aware when you are doing signs that you're cognizant of the jewelry that you're wearing, because you are going to touch your face. So frustrated. So if you're a little frustrated, it's frustrating. If you're really frustrated, it's frustrated, right? Or like, I've had enough, I'm fed up. So frustrated. Annoyed. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. So a lot of times people will sign bothered. So what I'm doing is taking this down, this hand down, and that's bothering you. You can also do annoying. So just your middle finger on your temple, annoying, so annoying, or I'm bothered. So either one is acceptable if you want to sign annoyed. If you're excited, you're going to take your middle fingers, you're going to put them on your chest, and you're going to sign excited, really excited. So again, if you're a little bit excited, just do a little bit. If you're really excited, I'm really excited. So being able to really express those emotions in a big, awesome way, which makes sign language so cool. If you're nervous, so one of the ways that you sign that is you're just doing hands flat down and they're nervous. So just a little bit of a shake to indicate like, ooh, I'm nervous. So some people will sign it a little lower, some people will sign it a little higher. It means the same thing, just a little shake for nervous. We're going to talk about also things like and dislike. So if you like something, you're going to take your middle finger and your thumb and you're putting it on your chest, and you're actually pulling it away. Think of like pulling a string. So I like it. What's really cool is that if you don't like something, you just flip your hand out. So I like it and I don't like it. Really nice. So like and don't like. So don't like. If you want something, you can pull your hands in. So it's claw hands this way and pull them towards yourself, like you're trying to gain that access to that thing. So want and don't want, you just flip it upside down, which is really cool. So I want something, I don't want something. I like something, I don't like that thing. If you want to say that you absolutely hate something, you're going to take your middle fingers again and your thumb, and you're actually going to flick, and you hate like this. Some people will do it with one hand, sometimes with two. So you hate something. You can love something, and you can absolutely adore, love something. So you're just going to take an S, and you're going to kiss the back of your palm. So, like I really love that, right? So this is I love something, I like something, I really love something, I want something, I don't want something, or maybe I hate something. So those are emotions. Now let's talk about WH questions. When you're asking WH questions, what's really great about American Sign Language is if you're signing strict ASL, you get to leave off a lot of words. So a lot of your questioning happens with your face. So a head tilt, your furrowed eyebrows. But I'm going to show you the signs for all the WH questions anyway. So if you want to ask who, you're going to take your L shape, put it on your chin, and just wiggle your finger. So who? Who? What is a flat palm with your finger down? What? Where is just your finger and shaking it. When is a singular finger here. You're going to start with this hand in front. So this one's a little tricky. It's kind of weird. I'll show it to you from a couple different angles. You're going to flip your wrist around and put your finger back on top. So start here, flip around, and come on top. When. So we did who, what, where, when, and why. So why, you're going to start like this, and then you pull your hand away into a Y shape. So why. So who, what, where, when, and why. So if you want to ask something like, oh, I'm sorry, and how. Let's do how. So how, you're going to start with your hands like this, and you flip your hands out like this. How? How? Okay, how? So if you want to ask something like, how are you? You can just flip your hands and point to the person, do a head tilt, furrow the eyebrows. So how are you? Something like, what are you doing? We'd say what and doing. So it's just two pinchers like this. Do. What are you doing? You can cut out the what if you want to and just do this. So that head tilt, the furrowed eyebrows, this, and that's asking what are you doing? Where are you going? So this is a sign for go. So it's your hand like this and you're pulling it this way. So go. So this is your view. This is the person you're talking to, so you go. So we'd say where, go. So where are you going? Again, you could get rid of the where and you could just ask going. And if you're talking to a specific person, you would just point to that person. So how are you? Where are you going? What are you doing? You point to the person. In deaf culture, it is not inappropriate, nor is it considered to be insulting to point to someone. It's part of how they communicate, and so it's okay to point to people. So I know in hearing culture, that's not something that we often do, and we are raised quite the opposite, not to point to people. But in deaf culture, that's not the case. So it's okay to point to someone and say, that person, where are they going? Okay, so where are you going? What do you like or what do you want? You can say what, like, or what, want. Or you could simply just go like, turn the head, furrow the eyebrows, asking a question, or want. Again, eyebrows, head. Think of your facial expressions as that voice inflection. It's really awesome because you get to express so much with your face and you don't need that vocal inflection. So, or going up or down with your voice, doesn't really matter. You can do that all with your face, which is really, really cool. If you want to ask someone what their name is, all you have to do is do the sign for name, tilt your head, furrow your eyebrows. Name. You can say, what is your name? But it's also completely acceptable just to say name and just asking like that. Okay. What's up? This is a super fun one to sign. So you're going to take your two middle fingers, you're going to put them on your shoulders, and you say, what's up? And you just pull it away from you. It's a whole body sign, which is a really fun one as well. So what's up? If you're asking something like, what's up? You would say, what's up? What's up? If you see someone who you haven't seen in a long time, you could say, what's up? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see you, right? So again, really expressing with your face. And then how are you feeling? So you can say how and feeling. That's perfectly fine. So feeling is just your middle finger and kind of going like this against your chest. You can also, again, just tilt the head, eyebrows, and feeling, and just point to the person. All right, I hope that was really helpful, and I hope that you find these videos to be a nice wrap up, a good summary of our entire class that we had. If you have any questions, post them below and I will answer them for sure. Bye, everybody.